I am Andrew Weaver. I am here in the new candy store, this or that candy on Main, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so my first question to you is going to be, why did you decide to start your business here downtown in Piqua?
I'm from Piqua. I grew up here. I've been here my whole life, and there's a lot of stuff going on downtown. There's a lot of stuff that the city's working on to offer people, and I just wanted to be a part of downtown on the Main Street, Piqua, and I didn't think there was any better place than to do it in my hometown. So,
what was your inspiration to start a candy store?
I went probably 8 or 10 years ago. I went into a candy store, and I just thought it would be something fun to own. I've been in business here in town. I run a landscaping company, and kind of had the concept, but I've never done retail or the candy. But the first time I walked into a candy store, I knew that's what I wanted to do. It's fun. Every customer that comes in here is happy. We're all happy. Everybody likes candy. So it's just a fun atmosphere. It's not a normal retail store.
Yeah. So it's been around a week since you opened.
Mm-hmm.
How has the business been? Like, has it been like has it been what you expected?
It's probably more than I expected. Friday was our grand opening last Friday, and Friday alone we had between 2,000 and 2,500 people in here.
Wow.
I'm overwhelmed actually with the response, the people. We've actually had 2 people from out of state. They saw some blurb on Facebook, said they were going down 75. They saw they were coming through Piqua, so they peeled off and came here, which was really cool. They were from Jersey, New Jersey, and the other one's North Carolina. But the response from the people has been unbelievable.
What would you say to a person who wants to start their own business, but they're afraid to fail?
In my book, there's no word of fail. There's no reason to fail. You should always believe in yourself and believe what you're going to do and put everything you got into it, and it'll work. I mean, don't be afraid. If you're afraid, you'll never accomplish it. So don't get me wrong. I was afraid opening it, but I'm not afraid that I'm going to fail. It was more, am I doing the right thing? Am I ordering the right stuff? Is a product going to move? But don't ever think you're going to fail.
So the best preparation is the easiest way to go about it then?
Yeah, I mean, you need to really do your homework. Look into it. Make sure the area you're wanting to do your business, make sure that it's going to work for that area. Make sure the clientele is good. But don't ever say you're going to fail, or you will, and you'll never go past that. So
now I've got to ask you, we're standing in a candy store. What's your favorite candy?
I'm not a chocolate person, so I don't like chocolate, but I like candy. So like along the wall, Jolly Ranchers, Twizzlers, anything like that. The taffy, anything like that. All of them. But I would have to say probably Twizzlers. I like Twizzlers. I can eat bags and bags of Twizzlers. I usually carry a bag around in my truck.
See, I'm a fan of like that fruity tasting candy that has the fruit taste to it.
That's me too. That's the fruit slices. I mean, all that. So, but I'm working my way around this store to sample, so I might be changing my mind. But so,
yeah, that's one of the pluses of owning a candy store.
Could be negative too. I'm gonna be putting on some pounds, I think. So,
how have the people in Piqua reacted to your store?
Well, it was funny. On Friday, our grand opening, I was standing at the door just greeting people and saying thank you for coming, and almost every response was thank you for coming to Piqua. Thank you for putting your store in Piqua. People are very grateful. They like it. They're bringing their grandchildren in, or their kids, because they remember going to this with their grandparents. It's just really a fun experience, and that was my whole goal, was to duplicate what it used to be. You kind of step back in time just a little bit. We're so involved in computers and our phones and everything, but the response has been awesome. I had a little kid come in, look at our toys, and he walks up to the counter. He said, "None of those toys take batteries." No, they didn't have batteries like that back then. So but I had a kid in here 21 years old last night that bought one of the balloon-powered cars, and he's all excited. I'm going home. This is really cool. So, I mean, it's a whole range of people, but the response from the city is just as overwhelming as the initial opening. So
We were talking about how you get a bunch of variety of people, but who is your more targeted customers?
I don't know that there's one particular person or individual that we target, because my goal is to bring older people in that bring their kids, and then their kids bring their grandkids. So the range is, the very first person we had in here was 102 years old. And she used to work at the old Five and Dime store in town. I had her come in, we interviewed her. So we go from 102 down to like a 1 or 2 year old. So there is no range. Everybody likes candy. Everybody likes the toys. It's just a store for everybody. And that was my whole other idea behind the store and for downtown, that there's nothing like it here. So
yeah, it's just for a place to everybody to come in and kind of be like all together as one.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And our other idea was to make it a destination. I don't want you just to come in here and buy one candy bar and say, I'm leaving, I'm not coming back. I want you to come back, or I want you to tell people, go check out the Volkswagen that I have in my store, to get your picture there, or go check out those boxes of candy or something. But I want it to be a destination. And so far since Friday, more people have come in to look at this Volkswagen van than anything in my store, because they keep seeing people post pictures that they've been here. Where's this van at? So
yeah, I did see that back there when we walked in. I thought that was kind of cool.
So that's kind of a photo op, and with the social media and all that, the word spreads pretty quick, and it's just pretty fun. So
since this is going to roughly be your first year, are you going to host any special events that you would like to tell anybody about?
We have a few things in the works. Again, we're new. We're kind of getting used to what's going on here, but we've had several people ask if we would host birthday parties in here. That could be an option. We're also thinking about possibly doing candy buffets, like for a party if you want to come, and we'll put some bulk candy, and you will host your graduation party or a wedding or something. We'll provide the candy for that, and then you're just going to do your thing with that. But so those are a couple of things, and we're working on maybe possibly doing candy bouquets, where we'll deliver candy to someone, an elderly person. You want to send them some candy, we'll make it look like an arrangement, put some balloons on it, and we'll deliver. But some of those things like that. But to actually do some stuff in the store, the birthday party thing might be one of our first things we're going to kick off. So
yeah, it sounds like the birthday party in a candy store for children will actually turn out to be pretty great.
I think so. So
we kind of already went over this, but do you think, as time goes on, that more people who are out in Piqua are going to come here to satisfy their sweet tooth?
Oh, I think so. I think not only the business people downtown, but we've seen a lot of return people just since Friday. But the people downtown are jokingly saying they're coming here for lunch. So we keep getting return customers. They just take a quick break. They're going to grab a candy bar or whatever the case may be. We also do something kind of neat, that we have a 1940s Coke machine that's in working condition. You buy $20 worth of items, we give you a Coke for free. So people are all fascinated with the old vintage Coke, and they're in little glass bottles. Or you can buy one for $2, crack it open, it's cold, and out the door you go. But we also offer the vintage sodas. I've got 60 different sodas at the back of the store. You can mix and match, and here in the next week or so we'll have a cooler, and all of that will be cold. So I'm hoping that we get repeat customers that just come in to grab something to drink quick, and out they go. So we're going to carry more chips, and not like your name brand, but more of the old style chips and stuff like that. So grab a bag of chips or snacks and a drink and head out. So, but we've had a great response from the city, so, and the other businesses downtown. So
is there anything you'd like to tell the audience who will be watching?
Just come in and check us out. We're getting a huge response. So-and-so told me to come and check the store out, and I hope that just keeps snowballing, that people keep saying that, because that was the whole objective of the store, and for you to take that little bit of time and just step back in time. It's just a really cool experience when you come in, and I hope that people leave here with that same mindset that I had when I designed the store, to come in and relax just for a short period of time. So,
okay, well, thank you for allowing us to come in and interview you.
Yeah.
This has been Today in Piqua. I am Andrew Weaver, here with This or That on Candy on Main. please come and enjoy their tons of candy. And we'll see you later.